How y'all doing? This is Man's Rock B, and if you like, share, subscribe, tell some friends, all that old stuff. I'm trying to get these numbers up, man. And this is another rendition of Gang Fights, man. All right, this is probably about early '90s. Early '90s. I'll go to the county jail, and I forget what I go to the county jail for, but I'll go to the county jail and go up to my, you get processed, all that old stuff, take some hours, maybe a couple of days, and you get up to the cell. I get up to the cell, and in my cell, there's a couple of my agent partners up in there. And these are my agent partners. It's kind of like this pioneer of this Crip gang in Modesto, California, called the Hit Squad, right? And I don't know if they were really pioneers of it. My partner Clee and my partner Scratch, they was up in this motherfucker. They were Asian Crips. I was considered a blood, but I wasn't really, I tell everybody that, I wasn't banging like that. They wasn't considered me a blood. Maybe they would, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm from the 8-Ball Mob. My clique is something else. So I hate getting all into that story. It's just real fickety. But anyway, so these are my Asian Crip partners. Now, I grew up from the Hydro Junebug with these dudes and shit, because I've been doing it ever since we used to go to juvenile hall and shit. And so we both got to go to court. They got to go to court, and I got to go to court. But at a particular time, they didn't have enough shackles for everybody in the county jail. The county jail was overcrowded. Motherfuckers was sleeping on floors and 12-man cells. It was 12, 20, 30 motherfuckers in 12-man cells. Everybody wasn't getting their trays. You was getting beat up. It was ugly in the county jail, right? Real serious. And so, so these are my Asian partners. They, in California, the Asians are considered the other. They roll with the niggas anywhere we go. They roll with the niggas, but the Asians roll with niggas anywhere, anywhere all over California. And so I tell my partners we go in the courts. Well, they didn't have enough shackles. So what they did, they shackled my feet and left my hands free. So they didn't have enough wasting hand shackles. So I had my feet just shackled and my hands free. And what they did, they shackled both of their hands and left both of their feet free. These are both the Asian cats. I'm like, this shit was designed this way because they didn't have enough feet shackled for them. And so I clown, and they getting us ready to go to court. You know what I'm saying? All this old shit. I said, when we get down in the dungeon, now dungeons is the holding tank where, right before you go to court. And it's ugly in the old county jail in Modesto, underground, a dungeon, man. It gets ugly up in a dungeon. The motherfucker done been up in that dungeon in the county jail and got the hat brought to him. Y'all from Modesto in that area, y'all been in that dungeon and seen some shit in that motherfucker, right? Be a minute for them jellies come and get to you. That motherfucker ain't sitting outside, that motherfucker, boy. It's ugly, boy. But anyway, so as they shackle us, getting us ready to go down, and so I'm telling them, I say, look, man, we go down here and get to some shit in the dungeon, you know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers use y'all hands, and y'all motherfuckers use y'all feet, and I'm using my hands, you remember, because their feet was free, and my hands was free. And I'm just clowning, not knowing we gonna get to some shit. So, we get down to the dungeon, So on the side, they got the black side and the white side, right? So the whites was over on that side, and we was on this side. So we there just chilling. And so we see the white dude, he come over from their side, because it's like two cages, big-ass cages and shit. And you can kind of open the doors and get out of the cage and go into the middle part, but you can't get out to the main area, which is the tunnel area. You know what I'm saying? But you can, go to the other side of the cage, but against each other, the jailer leave the doors open. You can respect each other's side, but sometimes they leave them locked. You can't do nothing. But I guess they left them open. I don't know what happened. But two white boys come over to our side. And then, and so we all stood up. And so one of the white dudes and talking to this other stocky ass white dude, tall white dude talking to the shorter stocky white dude. Taller white dude might have been 6 something, and the other white dude might have been 5'10". You know what I'm saying? Stocky than a motherfucker, right? And so, I'm not tripping. I got my little hubs on. I'm about 5'7", you know what I'm saying? I got a little hubs on. I'm probably about 165, 170. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't tripping. You know what I'm saying? And my Asians, they was there too. And so, my Asian partner, they riders. Niggas is riders and shit. Y'all know about the motherfuckers in California. Asians, they'll get it in on you. And so the white dude said something to the other white dude said something to the shorter white dude like that's him, and he said go get off on him. So the taller white dude went up and hit up my partner Clee. You know what I'm saying? And Clee stood up on the benches and shit. You know, mommy, he got his shackles off, so he's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, standing up, and he can kick this nigga in the neck or something. So dude is talking to him and shit, and the dude that's standing next to me, the other white dude standing next to me, telling his partner to get off on Clee. I said, Clee, kick this nigga in the face or something, you know what I'm saying? And it just went down, and when they started going, and I started getting at this other white dude. You know what I'm saying? And we locking it up. Bing, bing, bing. This bigger white dude. Now, he's obviously bigger than me. He's probably about 200 pounds, man. He's probably got about 30, 40 pounds on me or something. You know what I'm saying? But we, bing, bing, bing. We tearing this motherfucking cell up. Bing, bing, bing. We all over that motherfucking shit. And them other agents, they kicking this other motherfucker's ass, right? This is only 8 feet, but they own this tall motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm handling this other one motherfucker. Just only bing, 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 bing. All over the cell. So the jailer comes in. He's like, you know what I'm saying? Rock B. He didn't call me Rock B. I ain't gonna tell you my last name, but he called me by my last name. He's like, Rock B. You know what I'm saying? Barrett. And that was the other white dude's last name. Now I can tell you why. I can tell you what other white dudes. I'm gonna tell you why. I mean the white dude's name. JD. Rock B. You know what I'm saying? He came in, broke us all up. Came in and had us on the wall like trying to handcuff us. You know what I'm saying? We right next to each other trying to handcuff us like 3 officers and shit. And JD broke up on the officer and bing! And I'm talking about that motherfucker caught me in the eye, man. Oh my God. Man, it was one of the hardest hits I'd ever, ooh-wee. Buck my motherfucking knees till they was like jelly, man. I ain't playing. And they, you know what I'm saying, gouged them up. You know what I'm saying? Felt like my eyeball was gonna fall out, man. That's how hard that was, right? All right. So I don't know what they did to JD, you know what I'm saying? They sent me back upstairs and shit, so I'm upstairs, and my niggas is clowning me. You got your ass up down there? But I didn't. The nigga just stole on me. Nigga, we was banging up in that jail. The nigga got away from and stole on me, and that was that, right? So I don't know what they did to JD. So one day we got to go to the yard. The yard is on the roof of our county jail and shit. So we go to the yard, and to pass by the yard, you got to pass by the hole and shit. So as we passing by the hole, somebody yell out the hole, Rock B. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking like, what? He says, me, it's JD. I'm like, what the fuck? He said, you ain't telling on me. I said, telling on you. The fuck? I ain't know you was even in the hole, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And he say, man, just keep it, man. We'll see you. I said, yeah, nigga, we'll see you. I don't give a fuck about it. You know what I'm saying? All right, just want to check. You know what I'm saying? All right, whatever, nigga, fuck. So, you know what I'm saying? I go to, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm getting ready to go to prison. And got 9 years to do. You know what I'm saying? And not knowing this hella prison in California, you know, they got some signs that say you come on probation and come on vacation and leave on parole. You know what I'm saying? It's ugly up there in California. They got hella prison ready for your ass to do something to lock your ass up in that motherfucker. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Not knowing I'm gonna see this motherfucker up in there. So mind me, I'm up in the cell, up in that motherfucker. I'm up in there probably a couple of months or whatever. I'm up in there with my cellmate, and I'm telling him the story I'm telling you guys right now. You know what I'm saying? And so every time new people come on the yard, if you're on the yard, you know what I'm saying, they bring them through the yard. You know what I'm saying? You might be on the weight pal or something like that in this particular prison, which was Mule Creek. You know, when they bring the new fish in with the new people, when they bring them in, you know what I'm saying? If you're on the yard, they bring them on the track. They walk them around the track and walk them to an ad seg. You know what I'm saying? Which is the hole and shit. You know what I'm saying? They got the bed rolls, the bags, and everything. So everybody run up to the new efficiency, you know what I'm saying, who's on there. It might be a couple of bus loads of people. And it's kind of intimidating to people because motherfuckers running off the weight pal. Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? All this old shit. Because it happened to me when I first went out there. When I first went to prison. And so I run up in there and I look and I see JD with his bedroll. I'm like, ooh, wee, this big old white motherfucker, right? So, all right. Now, mind me, I really didn't know this motherfucker was this big, right? You know what I'm saying? Until I seen that motherfucker then. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was kind of big when I fought him in the county jail, but really didn't know. It was just another white boy, and I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying, I can just kick this white boy's ass, but it wasn't that easy. White boy was fighting hard. You know what I'm saying? Fighting very hard. It hit me hard in my motherfucking eyeball. You know what I'm saying? And I thought I sneezed one time and thought my eyeball fell out. Thought my eyeball fell out. My niggas in the... in the motherfucking county laughing at me like a motherfucker. I thought my eyeball fell out because that motherfucker, my eyeball still fucked up. My eye still fucked up from that shit. But anyway, So I'm like, I'm a little nervous, right? You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker big in the motherfucker. So I got my celly. My celly was a shot caller for this one clique. You know what I'm saying? Called themselves the 415 clique. You know what I'm saying? One of they shot callers in that area. So I asked him, because it was my first time in prison, like, there's a white dude in here. I know I'm going to have to see him about something. What do I do? Do I just go steal on him? What do I do? How do I get down? You know what I'm saying? He said, no, let me go talk to their peoples and shit like that. We're going to see what's going to go down and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I told the nigga stole on me. I want my fade, right? And I really didn't want my fade. I saw how big this motherfucker was, but I'm just being a man, I got to do what I got to do, right? And so before my cell even come back, this motherfucker come to my cell. I don't know how this motherfucker come to my cell. He come to my cell barefooted, right? You know what I'm saying? Knock on my door, and you know what I'm saying? You know, you can't get in. I can't get out. I ain't got no keys to the cells up in that motherfucker. So I just got like, yes, you know what I'm saying? Rock B. You know what I'm saying? So I come and say, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Say, man, you know what I'm saying? I hear, man, you know what I'm saying? You want to see me about something, but look, man, y'all want to let you know, you know what I'm saying? I apologize for stealing on you, man, but you got to be ready at all times, man. It was just the heat of the moment. I apologize for stealing on you, but if you want to get a fade, we can get a fade, man. But I just want to know if you want to squash it, because I got a lot to deal with my people already, then have to deal some with you, man. If you want to squash it, we can squash it. But if not, man, we can, it's whatever, man. And, you know, I thought about it, you know what I'm saying? It's good, man. You know what I'm saying? I thought about it. I really didn't want no, because this nigga was huge, and, you know, I remember that eye shot, you know what I'm saying? Hey, and he came very respectful. And I was like, cool, brother, we good. You know what I'm saying? And he was the shot, started being a shot caller. The white boys, this motherfucking white boy, let me tell you, his name was J.D. Barrett, if y'all remember him. And I think he passed away. You know what I'm saying? Hats off to that brother, J.D. Barrett, off top, Modesto, California, Maha. You know what I'm saying? Modesto Hood Association, airport gang. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker right there was whooping motherfuckers' ass in the motherfucking prison, in Mule Creek prison. Beat motherfuckers' ass, going to motherfuckers' cells barefooted, coming out, slapping his hand. It's nothing. JD was whooping motherfuckers' ass. I'm glad I didn't fight that white boy, because it might have been an embarrassing thing for my motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Because I was already nervous about that eye shot. You know how to say if you already got your nerves, you got your gunshot. It was good when we was fighting up in there at first and second, because I didn't know nothing. We was banging. Now I'm a little nervous because he nigga gave me some gunshot had to be gunshot about, but I heard he passed away, man. J.D. Barrett, man. We ended up being cool, man. Hardest hitting white boy, hardest fight white boy ever fought, man. J.D. Barrett, man. Rest in peace, man. And man, that's my episode of Gang Fights, man. Damn, they knocked my motherfucking eyeball loose.